Welcome to Heart Talk, the podcast
Yay.
where we talk about all things life.
Yay.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Dahlia, and of course, I'm here with my partner Najwa.
Yay, hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm so happy to be here again because today's topic is pretty insane but also super duper important. But first, how's your week, Dahlia?
It's been pretty
Ooh.
good. I've been thinking about boundaries lately.
Wow, okay.
It what how social media can blur those lines, right?
Okay, exactly. I'm totally agree. And honestly, that's why today's story hits so hard because it's such a good example of when admiration can become too much, guys.
Yes, and to help us break it all down, we have three guests today.
Yay!
Say hi to the camera.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Arnie. So glad to join you today.
Okay.
Hi, and it's me, Shafira. Thanks for having me here, guys.
My pleasure.
Hi, guys. I'm Raisa. By the way, I'm so excited today.
Oh,
Me
Yes,
too.
yes.
Okay, so today I will tell you briefly that story went viral on the Twitter.
Okay.
The title is "When Kindness Goes Wrong," the Nimas and Adi Pradita. Okay, here's the story. About 10 years ago, Nimas gave Adi 5,000 rupiah out of kindness. But unfortunately, Adi misunderstood it was a romantic interest.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, and then this led to obsessive harassment or behavior because Adi posted her constantly and created account about Nimas when Nimas always block him and even celebrate her birthday without her consent.
Oh my god, it's so
It's
scary.
crazy.
Wow.
Oh my god. Then Nimas finally spoke out after a
Okay.
decade silence, sharing how this obsession turned into harassment despite public backlash. And sadly, Adi kept contacting her,
Oh.
even proposing online.
Wow, wow,
Crazy.
wow.
So
That's
scared.
crazy because it's the case from boundaries become crossed. And now, let's hear from our guests to understand the psychological or social aspect for this situation.
Okay, I'm here with Arnie, someone studying psychology. Could you shed some light on might have driven Adi behavior, Arnie?
Okay, thank you, Dahlia. From clinical psychology perspective, Adi's behavior shows emotional need in the past, and this pattern might come from unmet emotional need.
Okay.
And Adi seems to seek validation or a sense of connections from Nimas, possibly as a way to met this emotional need. It could be also linked to past trauma that hasn't been resolved.
Okay, wow.
Then, in this case, what psychological therapy do you think it's suitable, nih?
Cognitive behavioral
Okay.
therapy.
Oh, cognitive.
Yeah,
Okay.
that may be appropriate to address obsessions and unhealthy thought patterns.
Okay, it's
Okay.
very insightful. But what about Nimas? Shafira, I want to know how might prolonged harassment have impacted to her mental health.
Well, this is important question, guys. Nima's case is complex and heartbreaking.
Okay.
From clinical psychology perspective, experiences like this can be deeply traumatizing, especially because they occur over the course of a decade. This creates what we call chronic trauma, which is this trauma that develops due to pretend or prolonged exposure to stressors. And harassment like this, especially digital harassment or phenomenon of online gender-based violence or GBV, can lead to psychological abuse and
Wow.
can lead to anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress.
Oh.
And the persistent violation of her boundaries and privacy can make her to safety and make her feel trapped, powerless, and emotionally overwhelmed.
Okay.
From a clinical standpoint, this kind of prolonged exposure to harassment can also to contribute symptoms like hypervigilance, self-doubt, and also loss interest to trust in others.
Okay.
And speaking out was crucial for Nimas because it gave her back a sense of control and help her establish clear boundaries. It's also a wake-up call for the need to provide better support system and for victims of cyber harassment.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Wow.
So heartbreaking to her, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But so important to understand,
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
But then, how about you, Raisya? What do you think in this situation?
Okay. Before that, I think I have read that case on
Okay.
Twitter before, and honestly, when I read that case, I feel like it was really scary.
Oh,
of
yes.
course.
Exactly, I
Yes,
agree.
and I agree with Shasha and Arnie. Adi's behavior shows emotional issues and unhealthy attachment style, possibly linked to past trauma.
Okay.
Because his obsession and ignoring boundaries point to deeper emotional needs, and Nimas, on the other hand, she probably experienced mental health effects from years of harassment, like anxiety or depression. And this kind of harassment can cause problem with trust and self-esteem.
Oh.
And cybercrime makes things worse by making her feel unsafe in place that should be secure.
Okay.
While cybercrime is part of it, and the psychological impact of on Nimas, it's even bigger. And I think online platforms must take more responsibility
Okay.
to prevent harassment,
Okay.
and there needs to be a stronger push for educating people about online ethics, empathy, and respect for others. I think like that.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you,
I
Raisa.
see.
Oh my God. So, guys, overall, the statement provides valuable impact to a negative impact of cyber harassment and the importance that speaking up and education. And then this is a call to action for all of us to create a safer and a more like supportive online like for every individual.
Okay, and then by raising awareness and providing necessary support, we can help prevent in cases for the future.
Okay, guys. Thank you
Thank
guys
you
for
for
your
being
insight
here.
and
You're
being
welcome,
here.
guys.
Okay, so before we wrap up right here, any advice for those dealing with similar situation?
Of course, for
Okay.
me, set clear boundaries and don't be hesitate to seek professional help if
Okay.
needed.
Okay, and then guys, if you guys experience online harassment, please be sure to evidence such as screenshot or record a chronological events, because this is very important to support future reports to the authorities or legal action.
That's right.
Okay.
And then use privacy tools online and remember your safety always come first.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
last
right.
one for our lovely listener. Remember, boundaries are essential for both and for both others and yourself. Please take care and thank you for being here. See you
See you.
in the next Her Talks.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye everyone. Thank you. Stay safe everyone.